Hello, everyone. Hopefully everybody's well. We're going to pick another lock tonight. I don't pick off camera, guys, unless it's one of them really hard locks like that Albert LaBelle was. I just come down and I grab something out of... I have a bunch of buckets back here. You see what everybody's name on them, who sent them to me. A bunch of containers, I'm sorry. Put my little girl back there. And then I just grab something, whatever jumps out at me. What's this? Oh, this is Leon's Lock Lab. And I remember, I've had this a long time. God, I should have picked this a long time ago. It says, pinned by Leon's Lock Pad, and it's BTK. And I remember him telling me that it's got a mummy key. I'll open it, mummy key, if we get it open. Of course, I put it in the bag. I remember him telling me it wasn't for like the serial killer guy, BTK, Beat Torture Kill, or whatever it was. Let's get in the device, see if we can get this guy picked today. He should be pretty squared up there, I think. Let me look at the camera. I'll move these over a little bit. Okay. So it's a, looks like a Titan keyway, actually. That's an Ilco. 999 GA. It looks like a Titan keyway, though. Let's see something. I wonder if there's a pin stuck in there or something, because I can't get that key in. Well, let's see if we can do anything. It is locked up, guys, as you see. What do I want here? My steep hook from Das Evers. That's what I always start with. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second over here. I'm sorry. I forgot I had that stuff laying there. I need something for the bottom of the keyway here. Okay. It's got a little flop in it, you can see. Let's see if we can get in this baby, guys. And I can pick right from the bottom of this ledge on this, from the bottom of the keyway on this, because it's such a wide open keyway. 3 gave me a little tiny click there. I don't know if he's heard that or not. 2-0. 1-0. 4, give me a little bit of a turn on the core, guys. 5 is solid. 6 feels solid. These pins are real slippery. Oh, I just dropped everything. These pins are real slippery. 1. All right, 2 just gave me a very, very slight hair turn on the core, guys. 4 gave me a little bit more. Man, I got a lot of tension on this, because if I let the tension back up, 1 just gave me a little bit of good, nice click out of 1. If I let the tension back up, these pins just fall right back down. So I must have some really strong springs in here. Thank God I got my Das Evers picks here. These things, I think I could pick a brick with them. Okay. 5. I got a little tiny, tiny click. Very quiet lock, guys. Oh, there was a good click on 2, that was. All right, my tension wrench is starting to slip out. Let me adjust it. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm getting counter, and I think that's 6. Okay, I definitely just overset him. Okay, let's let it back off. Okay, 5, little click. I gotta turn this just a little bit toward me so I can see down that keyway, guys. 3, I just got a little more turn on that core. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. Oh, my tension wrench is gonna fall out of there for sure. Okay. See, I don't like these Titan keyways, especially when I use this tensioner, because it's so deep, it actually hits the first pin. Okay. And it's 6 oversets instantly as soon as you touch it. Okay, we're going to have to come back and start over here. As soon as I let tension up on this lock, like I said, everything falls and drops. Okay, I got to click on 1. 6 is a weird pin. The rest of them feel kind of standard to me. 5. Okay, I got a little turn on the core from 5. And it just gives you very, very small increments. It doesn't give you any kind of big feedback. Okay, I'm going to try and get back under 6 now without oversetting them this time. I overset them. Wow, as soon as I touched them, I overset them. Okay, we're going to drop them. Let's try and go clockwise on this lock, guys. Okay, 1. 3, give me a little tiny click. Like I said, it's a very quiet lock. Okay. The only one that gives you any big clicks is 5 or 6, and I don't know if I'm oversetting 5 or 6. I like to see that key. Okay. Oh, look how deep that false set is now. Holy cow. I'm going to have to counter rotate to get back out of this. Oh, no, I'm open there. I'm open on 6. Wow, beautiful. Very nice lock, Leon. That's a fun pick. The pins are real slippery. Like I said, I believe they're all standard pins. Let's get this on the pinning board here. We'll run Mummy this key. I really want to see what that looks like. Oh, that's not bad at all. Huh. That's a very shallow bidding, guys. I'll Mummy that key back up for you guys, Leon, before I send it out for sure. But yeah, I'm starting to get some of these picked at least now so I can get them sent out. Okay, it's an E-clip. Okay, he's off of there. Let's get a shim in here. Definitely something T-pinish in the back of this lock. Don't know what, but it's definitely something in there. Okay, that shim doesn't want to go in there. Okay. It's weird. Oh, that shim's bent. Okay, try and get him in from the side. It's a brand new shim too. You know what? Let me try one of these real thin ones, guys. Sometimes these are really tight in here. You don't want to go in there. I hate these little thin shims. Yeah, okay, but that one goes in there at least. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's getting really tight in the front. Okay, we need one of these followers with the key pins are toward me. Okay. Man, that is so tight in there. Holy cow. Get my shim out of here. I can't get it out. Okay, why don't I drop that core? Can't get that shim out of there. I got it. I got it. 1 second, I'm just going to drop them over here. Okay. Sorry if I went out of frame there, guys. Yeah, it was a tough little lock, I got to tell you. Oh, I see a pin in 6. And that was the one that kept oversetting on me. Oh, 1's a standard. I bet they're all standards. 2's a standard. 3's a standard. 4's a standard. 5's a standard. And 6 is a pin. It's got a little ring around it, serrated ring. That's where all that crunch was coming. That's why we weren't getting no crunching from anything else, guys. Core all looks pretty much standard in here. Yeah, smooth. They're a little ovaled out though. It's probably from use though. I don't think that it's from yeah, I'm trying to do. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna switch this follower out because I hate these followers. I drop everything straight down them when I use them. Okay, much better. Okay, let's see what Leon's got up on the top here because he's got some kind of magic going on in here. Oh, that's an awesome pin. It's a pin in number 1. Very nicely made. It was down like a T-pin. I bet that's where that false set came from. I would just about bet money on it. Steel spring. Very nice work, Leon. 2 is a really nice spool. I think that's a commercial spool. Copper spring. 3. Standard pin. That was the one that kept dropping, I think. Every time I let tension off a little bit, it would drop all of the pins, it seemed like. And I bet it lets that one drop and then drops the rest. I seen how that came out of there. We got an acid barrel spool in 4. I'll take the rest out the back. Oh, that was a tough little pick. Leon, nice job, buddy. We got another acid barrel spool in 6 with a little tiny steel spring. And another spool, I believe that's a commercial spool in 4, guys. Another steel spring. All right, I'll bring us down to the pinning board. I don't think nothing's done up in that core either. Ooh, let's do this because, yeah, let's do this because that's how I remember which way it goes in. My follower always goes this way out. So when I put it back together, I know which way it's going. Okay, let's bring us down to the pinning board here. Pinning tray, I'm sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to make you drunk. Man, my tripod's getting... Oh, I just lost my whole thing off my tripod. I unlocked it. That's what I did. Okay, I see what I did. Okay, so number 1, we had a stand. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 1, we had a standard with this pin and pin up above him with these serrations. I guarantee you that's where this, where that false set came from. That deep, deep, deep false set we had there. But I really didn't feel any of the other spools in there with a steel spring up above him. Standard in number 2 with this commercial spool up above him, copper spring. Standard in 3 and a standard driver, copper spring. 4, we had this standard pin with this acid driver up above him, steel spring. Standard pin in number 5 with this really nice commercial spool up above him, another steel spring. And then in 6, we had this really awesome, let me see if I can show this. I'm going to take the collar off of it. It's a pin and pin, and the collar is serrated. So that's where we were getting all those clicks from when I was pushing up on 6 and it was oversetting. That's got to be a really tall pin. And then we got another acid barrel with a steel spring up above him. Leon, very nicely done. Thank you for making it and sending it out into the community. I'm glad I got my hands on it, my friend. Very nice lock. Very fun to pick. Everyone else, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. Have a good evening and good night.